Probably pull that in. Yo, what up, chipsters? Chippy dogs, you on TikTok this morning, huh? Saw your update. I look good. I almost sent you another update for something I ordered, but I was like, he doesn't need to see. He doesn't care about that. Good morning, man. Sorry, I had a slight camera malfunction. I'm trying to fix that real quick. It involved a beautiful little cat jumping around, doing some crazy things. Yeah, when's this? So that'll be at your house here in the next couple of days. Yeah, if it's clearing customs now, you're probably looking at like another week. I think I want a bike, bro. Oh, it's in Oswego. So it's at the train station. That's cool, man. The train yard. So I have it tomorrow, next day. You never know, dude, with Oswego. You never know. It could sit in Oswego for like 4 fucking hours. It could sit there for 2 days. Like, you never know. Well, shit, dude. Hey, you never responded to me about Friday. Today or tomorrow? No chance today. No chance. That'd be cool though. That felt good. Yo, Jester, good morning. Hi. Yeah, get those clips in. Yeah, you better. Dude, Chippy, I'm hoping it shows up. If it does, yeah, I mean, if it shows up today, dude, you call me fucking immediately. Let me see this thing. Do you have an iPhone? Are you an iPhoner? An iPhone E? Whoa, why does that hurt? Good morning. Hopefully no rips today. We got goals. I need to get to 91. The rules of the group we're in is once I can get to 91, I can make a new character. I can technically make one now. I could. I don't want to. Because if I do now, I don't get to pick. If I wait till 91, I get to pick. We are so close. 19%, even less. So I'll probably make my way into a cheesy map here in a little bit. Cruising a little bit. Good looking Pally though. Thanks, man. Yeah, we put some time into her for sure. But yeah, I think we're gonna do Lightning Sorc. I thought did go through my mind because XLX died. Haven't logged in a while. 97 Paladin gone. No, XLX died in the hardcore right group. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. And I was thinking, since we don't have an assassin, maybe, but I've already done an assassin this season. So like, do I want to do another assassin? Is that really what we want? I don't know. Maybe. I want anything. I just want to play. All right, where are we going? This way? Yeah, we're not going to see a lot of 13 mage plates, are we? But yeah, so why did, how long did you take a break from the Paladin? Don't you have to wait like 3 months of not logging in or something to lose your character? Isn't it like a long time? I'm assuming that's Jorge, but you let me know if I'm wrong. That was 2 groups. Lost the Merc, dude. Nerd nap down. Yes. All right, we got gold. Paying attention to like XP rates, I found out I can do Nilithek off stream almost as fast as I'm willing to do mapping on stream for XP. I was like, oh, this is kind of quick. Then I was like, I should probably get off this though. I've tried to do almost all the character playing on stream, just in case I die. Bad ED. Hey, beautiful. What's up? Really? I'll be right back. I moved the rock yesterday. We are good. She's silly. Nothing bad happened. Oh man, she freaked me out. She told me somebody just drove through her yard. It does kind of look like that. All right. Ooh, I'm scared. What is happening? Real quick. Okay, let's go. So yesterday I moved, I have a stone in our front yard, like a landscaping stone. I moved it, and she thought the giant dirt spot that it had left was somebody had ripped through our yard. Like, no, that was just me doing stuff. Yo, Drilly. Hey, buddy. How you been? All right, let's see if this can be slammed for a upgrade. Four sockets. What did he have in there before? I don't even remember. Guessing that's just like ED jewels. Some other dumb stuff. All right, let's figure this out real quick.
I can't use that. I can't use that.
Oh, wow. He was strength bugged to be able to wear that?
I can't use that.
Oh, come on. That's not good. All right, where do I have strength to put on? He's level 90 and he can't wear an IK Maul? What a letdown, dude. Okay. Guessing the set provided some. I don't know where else to get that much strength for him. I done goofed, chat. I guess the other thing about it, you could just put something else on him.
Put that to good use. I can't carry anymore.
Kind of over it. Yo, but how you doing, Drilly? Project Diablo, you betcha. You betcha. Rye, how you doing, man? One shot Vince. Hello, hello. Yeah, Project Diablo 2. Let's see. What else could we give him now at this point? If we're gonna switch out the gavel. Give him soul drainers. Nah. Really wish I had that one item. Can't remember what I'm trying to say. The
I'll put that to good use.
anyways, let's just see how he survives here. It's gonna probably be disappointing either way. Okay. Drilly, how you doing, man? How you been? Hopefully well. Come on, dude, fight. I want to see you go. Yeah, you does fine. He hit stuff. That's what we want to see. First season enjoying it? Playing Poe. Oh, God. See you in a couple years, man. That's a good game, though, right? What build you pick your first time? I know the build I used to enjoy isn't a thing anymore. Makes me kind of sad. Doing Ranger? Okay. Yeah, I do. I was a fan of the Plague Shot Ranger, I think is what it's called. Something. I don't play a lot of it. I just ran through the story a few times. Finished an Atlas once. Pretty much end story there. Feel naked for some reason. Got all my stats. All right. Nice. So, do you have like goals for Path of Exile, or you just playing until you're bored of it? That's kind of how I went about it. I didn't really know what to do, so I just kept doing stuff. I got stuck into delving for like a weekend, and when I came out of it, I didn't really want to play anymore. That was my favorite season. Just went hard on some delving. When I try to go back now, I'm like, oh, look how much further I can get. And then I'm like, all right, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. And once you get so far, you're like, what am I even, why? Why am I doing this? 3% for whatever I did in this game. That's not bad. I'll take that all day. Trying to let the game speak to me. Give me that ultimate item I need. Yeah, let's just do a quick dance. Servers have been on point for me lately. Do you guys play on Central? Or is it just like... Been hearing great things, man. Central's been great. My internet's been better. We upgraded the internet. I can't believe Scoob hasn't been around at all since I've done that. Haven't been able to thank me yet. I've been able to convince him to buy me some soup, bro. We got a cool soup spot by us. I bought stuff to make chai tea lattes. I'm pretty hyped. The Tazo stuff. Gotta treat yourself every now and then. It's little things keep you happier in life. No rhyme or reason why I'm doing things. Just zipping around. I have to put on my super happy face today. Today I've got I gotta go meet a new psychiatrist. But this is one that I don't want to actually talk to. I just want them to maintain my current prescriptions. And I have a feeling it's not gonna go that way. Hi, Danger Wife. Why are you dangerous? I'm not going to answer that. It's a trap. I'm out of coffee.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Huh. XLX died. That's what he rolled. Dude, wow. Double key of destruction drop. Let's take it. Also, whatever this is. 3 Lightning Century, Dragon Tail, Cobra Strike. Garbage. All right, let's get you. SO might want it. It's a 7 to 9 damage jewel. Sweet. All right, what are we at? 85%. We need 15. Let's do here. Hey, Tolkien. Good morning. Good morning. A lot of Diablo fans out there in the world today. Need more. I looked a little bit more into it. I definitely think I'll be able to do some LOD like key giveaways. I never really thought about it until the last time we talked about it on the last stream. Somebody made it like, I think trying to scam me comment, and kind of got some wheels turning. I have a lot of like Blizzard gift cards that were given to me and like gift balance stuff. I gotta burn it up. I don't have to. I keep it forever. It doesn't do anything for me though. I only know one person who would even trade me a pizza for a game. They used to have a whole crew. Ooh, ooh. How did we get so much in that first game? I must have done other things and I didn't really pay attention. I wasn't thinking how we'd gotten that far.
How may I be of help?
All right. So what else is new out there in Poland? Like, what was there a mechanic for the season? I don't like how he just got wrecked. Did you guys see how quickly my Merc went down? That was crazy. I definitely saw a Might Aura, I think, rocking out of the Lister's butt. I'm still going to get him. I just want a little bit more control of a... Okay, so he's got Amp. Is that Lister or was it the Witches? Maybe that was probably the Witches that amped. Okay. Kind of slow. Kind of sucks.
Afternoon.
Mm-hmm. Jesus Christ, dude. Lock my gear. You see that? I just dropped my gloves on the ground. All right, yeah, he's dead. We got it. We got it. Come on. All right, let's see if I got a cheeky map. I think this will probably be fine. We'll do a crypt. Crafting materials, hit recovery, cows. We don't mind that. Two max all, we're fine. Hit recovery won't put me down. Chance to block, I negate. Yeah, this is a good one for me. All right. How much time we got? 47. Let's find a new reset. 46. Let's hang out for a minute, kill some stuff. All right, give me a fresh game, baby. You missed this game? It's always available. It's not going anywhere. You can purchase it right now on Blizzard's website, I promise. It's a good one. There's been a lot of hype around it the last few years. You know, we had Resurrected drop and then 4 come out and kind of take away all the spotlight. Hopefully one day we get a little more love.
My army will destroy.
Favorite class? Mine is probably Assassin. Maybe. Probably Assassin, yeah, at this point. I've really grown to love it. 44 minutes. Why do they hate me? The Druid is I've speedrun for a long time, and it's really all I knew. But I've since kind of taken a break from the Druid, really. When LOD first came out, God, I had so much fun just running around and doing nothing. Simpler times, man. Wish they would have told us we were in the good old days before we were out of the good old days. I said that to somebody the other day. I was like, oh, look, you're in the good old days right now. You're in it. It's like, oh, shit. Thanks for telling me, man. Another buddy just had a kid, and he's like, "Man, time's just been flying by." I'm like, "No, it hasn't. No. You just don't have a life." Kind of felt that. Like you'll get there though. Don't worry. It'll come. It'll all slow down again.
Stay a while and listen.
All that gold.
It's locked.
All about Lightning Frost Wizards. Nice. I'll be actually starting a sorceress today. A hardcore Lightning Sorc. We're doing a group thing where like you only get to play certain classes and like you don't get. It's all random. I don't explain the whole thing, but anyways, today, as long as I get to 91, I get to start that new character. Is this a game mod? Yes, this is Project Diablo 2. It is a free-to-play multiplayer extension. It's the GOAT Rider, man. The best. All right, can we get a new game? 42 minutes. Okay. How are we on keys? We'll be running those today too. Oh yeah, I could definitely do those. Cool. I liked Diablo 3 a lot though for the Wizards. I think that they did it well there. It's fun on Diablo 2, but it's more like, I don't know. I like 3 is better. Excuse me, guys. 1 second. Play a real game called Diablo 4. Diablo 4 is a great game too. I'll get down on it.
Greetings.
Be right back, Chad. I'll make coffee while my wife tells me a story. So, Diablo 4. You like that game, do you? You like some Diablo 4? They're all Diablos. I like Diablo. I don't play Diablo 1 enough. It's been some time. It's been some time. 37 minutes. Jesus Christ. I don't want to trisk it for the biscuit and go risk it and try a different GS or try a different server. I'm having such good times here. I wonder if I could host the server for Senpai in my house. I could have a 0 ping. I am the server. How many times do I have to cast Holy Fire? Yo, Edwin. Good morning. Just big chillin', my man. Waiting for this server to reset so I can have a fresh game. Should be a good time. See, look how much XP I get just doing nil effect runs, bro. So much. that. Almost dropped my Frosties in the game a second ago. Man, that would have been poopy too. Throw Barb now in Act 5. Just made a Vengeance Paladin 2. Cooking, huh? Have you do bosses? I have done mini Ubers. I have not done actual Ubers. I was waiting until 91 to do those because of the group self-found rules. It is to my benefit to wait to 91 to rip. What did those say? Double leech, high ED.
I can't.
I mean, it's not a lot of XP, but it's fast. That's what we're looking for. Faster than a bail run, honestly. How low does this timer go before it just resets? Let's just go run the map. I don't even care. I don't need 35 minutes to run a map. Maybe I do. I don't know. I don't want to risk it. But yeah, I'm a little worried about bossing Doomweed just because I don't know if you watch. I guess you didn't watch it. The minis, I don't do a lot of damage. Hi, goodbye. I love you too. No, you. Dude, it's poison. So fucking dumb. Diablo 2 poison is stupid. Just remove it. It is not good. It does not help. It does not feel good. It is not good. Remove it. Nobody enjoys it. It is not a beneficial thing. Like, there is no good benefit from this. It is cancer. It doesn't work well with the game. It works in a way that is non-flowy. Fuck that shit. It is bad for the business. I fucking hate poisons, man. It's like, do you have 14,000 HP? Great, we're gonna take it all away in 40,000 chunks. Fuck you. God damn it. All right, anyways. Senpai will say buy antidotes. Fuck that. I don't care what Senpai says. I have poison res. I shouldn't need that many antidotes. If not, what's the benefit of having poison res? It's just, there's not. Just go with PLR. And just fucking rock that. Man. I'm done. It's over. Food's cooked. Is this game a mod? Yeah. Yo, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. That's an interesting name. This is Project Diablo 2. You ever played it? You ever touched it? You should. It's touchable. I'm just gonna get all that poisoned. I'm gonna go back to town. Touch a person. Buy a bunch of pots. This doesn't fucking matter. I would subscribe to this whole just buy antidote potions if antidotes made you immune to poison for like at least a second, like half a heartbeat maybe. It's like antidote poison, antidote poison, antidote it does not, dude. Nah, it's a terrible game mechanic. Worst part of Diablo, hands down. Hello, Mr. Holly. Can I get a glimpse of your gear when you have time? New PD player. Oh yeah, dude. I would be happy to help you. What are you playing? Vengeance Paladin? Let's break it down. You got 10K hours in the original, never touched this. Yeah, I got a few hours in the original. 10K is a very specific number. Kind of hard to know that when there's no like hour tracking. Let me finish this vault run real quick, and I will show you the gear though. All right, new game, just to see if it resets, makes me happy. It did, cool. Also live on YouTube, live everywhere, my man. All right, so my gear, it's lightsaber based. We got all my gear you're gonna see across the board has got a lot of elemental damage. That's what this thing is built around. All this elemental damage on these charms, some res also, but elemental. That's what we're looking for. That's what provides us a boatload of damage. So lightsaber, it's there. This is the easiest way to get to max attack speed frames. That's one of the most important things is being able to attack fast. More damage, good. Being able to attack 4 times per second compared to 2 times per second, better. Kiera's Guardian, we're rocking this. It's got life after kill, which is amazing. A boatload of all res, hardcore by the way, and then a bunch of minus enemy res. This is what we call pierce in Diablo land for elemental. It allows us to pierce past their resistances and kind of like do full damage. So that's what it's what I'm looking for here. I would love a better slam on it in the future. We got a High Lords here. This is again got the flat damage. It's got IAS, all skills, pretty freaking sweet. Deadly Strike isn't really super important for this build, but everything else is hot. Dragon Scale got high physical damage reduction at 24%, rocking an additional 20% fire skill damage, and the flat. These boots are here for the res. You see them, that's it. These are garbage boots, but they're here for the res. That's a lot of res. It's not enough. It could be more. And then this ring, same thing. It's here for res and that. Snow Clash, max res, skills, damage, whatever. You can swap this out pretty easily too for like any other like T gods if you want more damage. I was doing this because this map I'm about to do has -2 all. And it doesn't really affect me too much. Let's see what else. On swap, I have a demon limb with a. There you go, baby girl. Okay, got a demon limb and a lidless just for the swap, and my merc is literally using whatever gear has been dropping for him as we've been playing. That's it. Vengeance, you found Kiera's lightsaber, Gorefoot. Gorefoot doesn't really do much for you, but you can put those on your merc. It's called Weeks of Your Life. 10,000 hours is more than weeks. 10,000 hours is years and years and years of your life over periods of time throughout that. So like 10,000 hours, like how old are you? Are you old enough to have 10,000 hours in a game? If you're like 30, you're not. I mean, maybe you are, but like, there's no way you play, like that's so much fucking Diablo, bro. Anyways. If you've got 10,000 hours, I need to introduce you to my speedrunning Discord, and you need to come start hanging out because anyone who has 10,000 hours in Diablo should be a prolific speedrunner. Hey, thank you. You are close, yeah. No, I hope you you get there too. The Vengeance Paladin's great. Storm Shield's nice. I don't hate Storm Shield. A lot of physical damage reduction there and some other stuff for you that makes you a real tanky character. It's not bad. Rocket, man. All right, we doing this? We doing this? We need 10%, 11%, 11.41%. We chill. This is gonna be a good one because it's got a bunch of crafting mats drop extra. It's big for us right now. 10,000 hours, a lot of sleepless nights. Absolutely. Yeah. Again, people throw that number around because they hear like the 10,000 hour master thing. It's like, I don't think you understand what 10,000 hours in a job is. The only time you get 10,000 hours in something isn't from a hobby, unless you're like old. You get it from your job that you've been doing your whole life and you did it over a long period of time. It isn't like a year of gaming. Periodically on and off. Hi, Cougaris. What's up, big guy? Yeah, dude, yeah, come on, dude. You don't have to ask. I think I got a 2% cold large for you chilling. I don't think it's gonna make or break your build right now. But I do got one. I was my esports player in a league, probably close to 50,000 hours. No, you don't. You don't have 50,000 hours in league. I mean, that would like, I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to call you out on anything. I just don't think you can grasp what 50,000 hours is. You're not old enough. You are not old enough to have 50,000 hours in a video game. You will never have 50,000 hours in a video game. It's just, it's not possible. Hey Siri, how many days is 50,000 hours?
50,000 hours is 2,083 days.
2,083 days of active game time. Do you understand? Like 2,000 days. Hey Siri, 2,080 days divided by 365.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
So what's that, like 6 years? What's 2,000 divided by 365?
1,000 divided by
5.5 years of active. Dude, that means you were online in Summoner's Rift for 5 fucking years. Like online, in game, not sleeping, not running in the background, online in the Rift for 5 years. So now we're talking. Hold on, we can do even better because like the average game is, let's say 30 minutes, right? So you're talking, bro, we can do this for a while. Wait, who are you? If you played for 14 hours per day, like then like, all right, you want, if you did it 10 years, 14 hours a day, missed nothing else. Let's hear it. Who are you? What team did you play on? I got some friends. We got some gamer friends here. Look, dude, I promise you, I'm not trying to talk shit. I just think that, like, your timeline, there's no chance. You're too young. League is too young. The most hardcore Faker does not have 50,000 hours. You understand what I'm saying? Like, Faker doesn't have it. I'm confident in saying that. I'm willing to bet the boat that Faker does not have 50,000 hours. What's up, Benjamin? Good to see you. What the fuck is this cow level map, though? Project D2 getting wild? It's not a cow map. It's a so it's just there are cows on the map. I'm gonna tell you that, but there is. It's just a mod that rolled. Every now and then you can roll like chance to have like cows, or you could chance to have like fetishes, or chance to have like something else on the. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of cool. I'm gonna ID up real quick. Oh, Cougs, I have a bow skiller for you. I do have that too. I forgot. Yep, I have a bow skiller. I found it yesterday. No lifers with the game. I don't. I'm just realistic, my friend. Like, there's no chance. That's, dude, like, that's, you would be dead. You would be paid a lot of money right now if you had 50,000 hours in anything. Whoever owns it would just keep you on retainer for your beyond. Like, the devs don't have. You have more time in the game than any of the developers at this point. The best part about PD2 though is the fun little things it adds, and I like the cows being like kind of tossed into an odd one. Too many local teams. Check your wiki for team names. I don't think they know them. I mean, it's whatever, man. I've said my piece about it. If you want to send me your esports file, you want to show me what teams you played for that are like actually like, real teams, I'd love to see it, but like, I'm not just going to sit here and speculate on you. I can do the math on 50,000 hours. I can tell you why 10,000 hours isn't even a possibility. You'd have to be so independently wealthy, such perfect genetic specimen that you don't need any type of physical fitness, sleep, mental health. Like, it just doesn't happen. That's crazy, my man. It's all right, though. Take this as a learning moment. 50,000's a lot. Ooh. So Cougs, I had to go through this whole background check thing. I think it's really going to work out that the military is above and beyond. Oh, what? I'm just starting a new conversation with you. Hi. Shek has 50,000 hours in 6 different games across all different modes too. Oh, that's funny. I love me some Schecter. How old are you, MrHollywoot? What do you do in life besides PD2? I'm retired military. I'm almost 40. I was in the military for a long time. After that, I got into sales. I did some sales stuff, nothing too crazy. I got into esports, started doing some stuff for Diablo World, did some stuff for Blizzard Activision, got to do some race to world first fun stuff. Blizzard partner with an Ohm rune, by the way. Got an Ohm rune just now. Ohm. And what else do I do? I just finished college. I'm a stay-at-home dad. I just accepted a new job this week. What else do I do? I'm a heck of a good lover, but that's like only for one person to really appreciate. What else? I don't know. That could be it, Edwin. How do I get PD2? I play D2R ladder currently on PC. John, I would think you should absolutely go to the Blizzard website and buy yourself Lord of Destruction and Classic Diablo 2. Install those, go to Project Diablo 2, install those, and then you're involved. You got to create a couple accounts on the website, apparently. I found out yesterday. I kind of forgot about it. You have to like make one on the website and then make a game account too. It's like making a website account and a game account. Cool. And then you're involved. That's it. 32. You're 32 and you're trying to tell me you got 50,000 hours in a game, bro. And you said sergeant. You're in the military? Good morning, Dopsicle. Yeah, no, I'm not young. I don't think I'm that young anymore, but yeah, right, Cougs? Could you imagine? Like I ain't got 50,000 hours fucking like eating. Puzzle piece? We are cooking in this map, man. So you just go to the PD website? Yeah, you got both. Yep. So if it's installed, you just go to the PD2 website, you download the installer, you give it to the directory that you've got it put up on. And then you have to like create the website accounts like I'd mentioned. And then that's really it. From there forward, you're just like picking loot filters you might like. You can make some graphical changes with the, like you see how this looks prettier than LOD. You can do some stuff. Yeah, it's worth it though. You downloaded this last night. Let's go, dude. Yeah, they're talking to me in TikTok land. Sorry. In TikTok? The tactic? Yeah, I did a lot of Diablo 2. Really? Are we just... Is that the shield we want? But we don't want it eth, right? We want it at non-eth. Damn. That sucks. Damn, that sucks. Good news. 3% more. Oh, wait, what were those? Oh, I saw something else. Life starts at 40. Does it really, Edwin? That's great to hear. I've had a pretty good life so far, so to hear it only starts at 40, it just makes me pretty ecstatic. Ecstatic? 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 Happy. You did infantry. Shut the fuck up. Let's talk. What'd you do? Where were you at? I was 101st for a long time. What else you do? 101st, first to 5-0 deuce. 5-0 deuce on the loose, if you will. Yo, cold skill Sorc skiller. Let's go. We don't have a cold Sorc, but we gotta do that little spot down here. Coog's just leaving my eth runes on the floor. Looking at the trees, that's funny. I didn't have all. No, you're good. I didn't have quite that experience, but I had some fun ones. Is the drop rate the same as regular? No, drop rate's pumped up just a little bit. All the loot that you do on Project Diablo 2 starts at P5, so players 5, if you're familiar how that works in D2R. Basically on 3, 5, 7, you get more loot. On 2, 4, 6, 8, you get more XP. Or flip that, reverse it. Yeah. Even more loot, odd more XP, right? Oh, it doesn't matter. Anyways, P5. It's P5. Yeah, I mean, it still doesn't make them incredibly common, but, you know, an Ohm rune feels good regardless. Yeah. P5 helps too. Cougs, I got a thing for you. Let's drop it in Act 5. Mandatory service. Oh, okay. So you're not. I got you. Where are you from? Does he? Where is he? There he is. All right, Cougs. I have things for you. Don't need the large charm. Okay. 3% or bust. Love that. Where did the skiller go? Am I making up this skiller? There it is. Jesus. Okay. I'm gonna try to slam this and nope, sucks. I don't know what I would have hit on that would have made it worth using. You never know. All right, Cougs. I got this is a good map for us. Yeah. And this will be 91 for me here. So after this, I'm going to probably start the light Sorc. Indestructible was a good buff. If it could have hit, yeah. Turkey, gotcha. Need you if you're, yeah, I hope not either. How do you get the extra loot space? So this is a mod, Project Diablo 2. %, dude. I'm just talking shit, Cougs. Can you point me in the direction for that mod? My Sorc needs it. So this wouldn't be like, this would be a whole, we have like a whole new servers and stuff. This is a like, it's a multiplayer mod. So you would start new characters. Sorcs also aren't as good in PD2 as they are in D2R or LOD. They are still good and there's a lot of good stuff you can do with them. But the things that make them amazing in doesn't translate as well because other things can be amazing too. But if you want to play, we'd love to have you. Head over to projectdiablo2.com. There should be an install guide over there for you. And yeah, enjoy. I'm a little envious if you're just starting. It's in season 11 right now, so it's come a long way. It's got a lot of different quality of life improvements that'll really make you enjoy the game. I need 1% Cougs. .04%. Ooh, it's garbage. 0.01%. Hey, 91. Let's go, dude. Oh, that makes me happy. Dobbsy. Never mind. We're good. Late lunch break's finished. Enjoy, Edwin. Appreciate you. Anon, we'd love to have you back anytime. You're always welcome. No shot today. No. Not yet, anyways. I mean, we could always take shots. Congrats on 91. Thank you. It's been a journey. Slow and steady though, right? How are we on block? Great. Just keep it going. Saved from the shot for only so long. I know, right? I mean, it felt like earlier this season. I mean, I had enough of them where it was worth me bringing the bottle down. You know what I mean? Then it just dried up. Prohibition came. Another pull room. How far are you going to push? That's as far as I care about, is 91. We're doing a unique hardcore thing where we put some weird, stupid rules into our group self-found. And 91 was like the final threshold you had to kind of hit to make new characters. So that was it. We've just been pushing that for a while. It's arbitrary, but when you're playing by yourself and you like hardcore and you don't map as much, it can be slow. Hey, my Merc leveled up. He's probably still worthless though. Wow, that's a really good ring. Holy shit. 10 all res, 95 mana, 13 strength, half freeze duration, and 10 faster cast. Please 10 faster. Damn, 20 MF though. That's a nutty ring. Yeah, I would take the FCR for a different character. That's a that's a nutty ring for a caster Sorc. Little ES shield. I don't know if ES and I'm sure ES and hardcore can be a good thing, right? ES is always a good thing. What's up, XLX? Good to see you, buddy. How's the summoner? Two druid skill. It's just barely. It's not better than a Shaco. 31 at the moment. Probably go to 40, then get rushed. Yeah. PLR 25. Yeah. By the way, 91. XLX. By the way. Catching up, are we? I remember that comment you said. Like, oh yeah, 87 catching up. Yeah. I was like, oh, okay. Good stuff. I should what? Get on rush with XLX? Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I could go like fast level, right? You gave your Merc on my Barb Cranium Basher, so he was worth something. Yeah, I gave mine Gavel of Pain. It's a nutty ring, man. You're done? Okay, Kooks. I'm gonna hop onto that new thing I'm gonna do. Headed to beach. I hate you, love you, have fun. I'm jealous. I wish I was going to the beach. I'm so ready for it. If I didn't have an appointment today, dude, I would say I just need to take, yeah, I got you, Zontorch. I would so just go to Chicago and go hang out on the beach. Hey, Siri, what time's my appointment? It's at 1:30. Fuck. Okay. You got to 88 though? Oh, nice. All right, let's go figure out what should I name my character? Delete that. Yeah, sure. We'll call it. Am I doing a sorceress too? That's the question. All right, so XLX, you were the only assassin, right? I don't know. You're the last one standing. So I could just make. God, I'm dying a little bit. That would be. Decvo SN now? Oh, he does? Oh, never mind. Okay. He's trapping? Oh, I love that. I gotta send him a wrong character. I gotta send him a picture then. All right, we doing this. What is our tag? WOD? Yeah, we all that. WOD. What's my character name here? Yeah, I've got a few grand charms, I think. Two trapper, one trapper, two trapper, something like that. I don't know what to name myself. Mind Blast and Blades are OP this season. They are. Yeah, we've got a pretty nutty one. I kind of gave up on it though. Like making it better. Like its gear is good enough. Like it's fine. I'm thinking. Let's call it. Telly. Whoops. Why can't I type? Telly Rip. Woot. Woot Telly Rip. Woot Telly Rip. It's one word. Wootina? I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm not going with Wootina. I think Woot Telly Rip is what we're going to do here. All right. Hardcore. By the way. All right. Let's look at all this awesomeness. Cool. 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 Let's grab some gold. Do some shopping. Wootina, dude. That, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and just like not. Maybe one day if I need to be on the other side. You guys call me Wootina? What do we got? What do we got? Ice Bolt. Firebolt. Garbage. All right. One of these, one of these. We need that, that. I'm sure we can buy a belt.
Hi there.
Armor. Cool. I don't know about how leveling's gonna go. Probably not well.
Evil beware.
I'm going charge bolt, by the way. What are you doing in Kata?
I need mana.
Sign it up for me. I appreciate you. Man's like, I'm gonna go vacation. And then he's like, oh wait, hold on. Help Woot out real quick. I think little Woot stayed up later than he should have too. So I'm gonna be waking him up soon. Tell him it's emergency. I need his help. Is that rude? Mm.
Not enough mana.
Cool. Thank you, Cougars. All right, let's find. I think Saigons will be the earliest stuff I can wear, but honestly, it's like not really a thing, right? So, oh wow, the lock carries from character to character. That's kind of cool. We have almost all the stupid Lobby sets that are going to be unlocking while we level up too. So that's kind of silly and fun. I kind of went out of my way to collect these as we were doing stuff. We also have a lot of gear kind of already stacked for the Lightning Sorc too. So at this point, it's just about kind of going forward. Yo, Zach, thanks for the like. So, yeah, just going to stock up on mana pots. That's going to be kind of the bane of this character right now is just how mana intensive it is. We'll just run around zapping stuff, trying to keep it relative to our level and safe. Because that's the one thing I'm kind of worried about is safety on this character. I don't know if you know this about me, but I suck. All right, I go fast sometimes. I don't go safe, so I'm trying to do a little bit of A, a little bit of B. The best part though is I don't think I'm gonna. I got to figure out what the rules are. I think I can let the Wheel of Death roll for me now again. I don't know how that works. Maybe I need to get this one up to like 80 something too. Probably got to get this one up into the 80s. Rules should be in writing. They are somewhere. Yeah, they are. I just we kind of get to the point where like things that we didn't really think about when we wrote the rules down are coming into play. What is the add-on that you use to see the sell value of dropped items in D2? So this is actually a mod called Project Diablo 2. And what you're talking about is the loot filter that I'm using, which provides a bunch of different information, and it's scalable. Or it's modifiable. I don't know how to explain this. You can, on the fly, change it. Like what's important. But it's a multiplayer mod, though, so it's not on your traditional Battle.net servers. It does have a pretty large following, though. It's not as big as D2R, but it's got people who played a lot of Diablo know what it is. It's got quite the team behind it. It's a good time.
I need mana.
Yeah, I'm gonna hear that a lot, I think. Hey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that, man. Finished all, I believe, my background check stuff today. Not as intrusive as I thought it was going to be. The military background checks are a lot more involved than what that was. Although, to be fair, it's 2025. I'm sure a lot of things have been digitized that weren't before. So you don't have to try as hard to find information. I think I want that. Oh, it's Inferno. Whoops. I was thinking something else.
I need mana.
Easy. What's up, Donuts? Good to see you, man. I'd eat you this morning. Num nums. I am hungry. I'm always hungry. It's a Woot problem. I think it's because I'm bored. I'm not bored. Wrong word. But like when I sit on my computer, I just think about stuff like food.
Not enough mana.
What Space Ghost? That's awkward. I forgot Rockin' Yushu doesn't have a... He spawned down here, didn't he? Oh, he's right here. Cool.
I need mana.
Working from home when I get bored, I cook. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. It's something I've been working on breaking recently. Oh, you don't like to do it. I don't know. I feel like if you give yourself maybe you need to get into like fancy coffee or something. Like I know you do like cheap coffee, but like just the act of like making something, just like fancy black coffee might be enough to like satisfy your mind. You swapped? What are you eating now? Just like bag of dicks or what? Mocha pot? Nice. Called it, didn't I? I don't need that. What is that going to do for me? You're going to see me doing this a lot. Just running through. We'll find stuff periodically. We'll have upgrades in here.
Not in town.
I dumped all of the stupid items, but kept all of the ones I liked. All right. Level 6. We can go backwards. Actually, that's what we should do. Let's go new game. Chest katana? What about a chest katana? Good morning, Torch. Hard to play hardcore with crazy ping lately? I don't have a crazy ping. What's going on? I was having a crazy ping and I got a new ISP. Literally just went and fucking got a brand new one. I was so done with it. There's a charge bolt 1. Is it too much to ask to want a charge bolt 2?
Yes.
Oh, that's even better. I want that one. Actually, I want that one. Okay. So what's going on with your ping? Just like periodically jumping? The head of the house has told me that we need good coffee. She's become accustomed to a higher standard. Sorry, donuts. I get it. I get it, my friend. All right, that should keep us going for a little bit. Look at that res. Let's go try to save a Deckard Cain. I've also got accustomed to nicer coffee. Yappers, sup, dude? Can you just check how my stream looks like before I raid you? Why are you raiding me? Why don't you keep going? I want you to experience the best stream I ever did. Yeah, let's go. Give me 1 sec. Let's see. Why don't you keep streaming? Why are you raiding Woot? Bruh. What do you got going on here? That was loud. What is this? You're upside down? It's all insane. What'd you do? Okay. Whew. Got me on that one. Sup? Good morning. Let's find tree real quick. Max, building Max T-Storm Nova? I might later. I don't know about the T-Storm, but I know, like, I'm sure that's part of it or whatever, but Nova was on my list. We don't really have the gear to support a Nova build yet. How do you like it? That was a lot going on. What's going on over there? Why is it so insane? You got bored. Okay. Gotta try stuff, I guess. Does it? How does Thunderstorm bring sustain? You mean sustain damage? Oh, free damage. Gotcha. Without a good budget, that's where I'm kind of at too. Yo, thanks for the raid. Appreciate you. Charge bolt is good. CL is good. Chain lightning. Yeah, I've never done chain lightning actually. I've heard chain lightning's good. I like the bolt though. I've always been a fan of like the cheesy bolt from D2R. Like early D2R, not D2R, LOD, where like people ran around with it in cows. Is it? A little bit of Pierce. I have a Griffs. I've got, yeah, should be too easy. Oh, my head is pounding all of a sudden. What the fuck? I feel like somebody just hit me in the face with a fucking... That's a Hasselhoff moment right there. He just went away. There's tree.
This ancient tree has an aura of magic about it. I need mana. Not enough mana.
Cuckoo, cuckoo. Give me that. The bolts pierce now too. Oh, always? Like they always pierce?
Oh, there.
They go through enemies. Nice. Just keep flowing. More damage. They don't go very far though. So it's all right. Hey, Vegeta. I like that name. Did we get any levels? I think we got some levels. Maybe not. Nothing new. All right.
Welcome. The sisterhood welcomes you.
Want some gear? Like leveling gear or like end game? Yeah, either way, you can hop in on whatever you got. I've got some stuff, like leveling stuff.
I need mana. Not enough.
Good morning. How you doing, Bilbo McBaggins? Let me save Decker Kane real quick. I'll be right there.
Tristram was no match for Diablo's fury.
You're good? I love that. Me too. My head hurts though. I feel like a headache is just decided I'm done for the day. All right. this tryst is clear. Okay. Oh, yeah. I have some of this, but some of it I don't. And I think God, dude, I'm close to being full on skillers at this point. The shoot is definitely needed. For sure. Big city slams. Thanks, man. All this gear slowly coming on. Slam something nice into the K Hagens. Yeah, I actually have another K Hagens too, so that'll be too easy. Back to softcore. No, this is hardcore. You have a headache this morning, big time, slamming water? Yeah, dude, same. I also went to bed pretty early. Yeah. Give you an excuse to end stream. Oh, no, dude, I don't need an excuse to end stream today. No, I have an appointment soon anyways. I won't be on much longer. I've got to go to that. I have to get a bunch of paperwork for it too. They're not taking... Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7. I love that. We already have 7 lightning skillers. That's crazy. Hi, pilot. Hey, yappers, you got to find a job. What are you looking? Sitting on a chair now? I am. I would love to stand up. Ugh. McDonald's. I don't know that that's the place you want to work right now. That's funny. It's a little LOL. You enjoy construction? Okay. What kind of construction? Just general? Just general. They just brought back the snack wrap. Yeah. Because the main reason I would work at McDonald's at any point in my life would be food, right? And when the food at McDonald's, even with your discount, just isn't worth it, like, yeah, no. But you tell me I can get a double cheeseburger for $1 as an employee? I got to do a cost benefit analysis to see if I'm working at McDonald's. There's a chance.
Many secrets.
JobsWoot, I'm out of the loop on yours. I accepted the job on Monday, pilot. I've been going through the security checks, background check, security check, all that stuff all week. I got to get fingerprint scanned next week at this place, which is hysterical because my fingerprints are on file in multiple different places. You can easily, any law enforcement agency could find them. And it's funny too, because they're submitting an FBI one, and I've already done this. You can have them. They're already in the database. But they want to pay to do another one. So it's all good. Pazers, most places pay managers decent. XLX. You know, a Walmart manager? You know how much money a Walmart manager makes? Those are some coveted fucking positions too. But yeah, the job accepted it. It's 20 miles away or so. I start certification training hopefully next month, pending the background check. $5 an hour. I mean, depends on what state you work in. Here you make $16 an hour as a McDonald's frontline person. You can buy all the burgers, right? Yeah. I mean, that's like $35 a year. If you live in the middle of nowhere, like where I do, you can get by on a full-time McDonald's job. Sure. It would suck. You would not get ahead. You could get by. No shot where you're at. Really? On 36? Well, it would be more because it'd be Canadian. So you'd be looking at like it'd be like 40, 44 Canadian. I think I did that math right. I'm assuming the exchange rate is still what I thought it was. 35 this year, still no job? I mean, let's be real. You got plenty of time to work. 35 is young, man. It'll be fine. Start a new career at 35. Start a new career at 40. It's whatever. You go be an electrician's apprentice. That was a path I thought about taking for a while. I love electricity. It's fun.
Your blood will boil.
Not 40 exactly. You live in your mom's basement. That must be nice. Shit, you got options then. If you live with your mom, you don't have to yeah. Save you a boatload of money. Poverty line? Really? Those aren't going to do anything for me besides the extra life, which is kind of huge actually, because it's like double my current life, or 50% of my current life. We'll take it. We'll take it. The mana after kill is appealing on that. Huge at the moment. What FHR? Yeah, faster hit rate. What are we talking about? Where am I going? Blood Fist. Oh, faster hit recovery. Oh shit. Okay. Good call. Sorry, I thought, man, my mind is on something else already. I haven't had any of my medication today, so I promise I'm a squirrel in a fucking china shop, dude. Stay unemployed till 50? No, you should get a job. Why would you stay unemployed? I mean, it's really your call. Like I would never advise somebody to stay jobless. Gotta find out what makes you happy. If you're not a type of person who sets like good long-term goals for yourself, you got to submit to the process and just become one with society. Go be a cog in a wheel somewhere. You'll find other types of happiness in other places. I would say, unless you're extremely confident in what you're doing and what you want to do in work, don't let work be your fulfillment. Just let work be something that helps you get to the point where you can fulfill other wants and wishes. You'll be happier that way. I feel like you're trolling me, Appers, a little bit. Maybe you can move in with owns you. Work's a side gig for life. Absolutely. That's a good way to put it. You're trolling? That's fine. You got to know, man. There's like some people who come in here who like say shit like you're saying, and they're serious. It's just like, this is like the internet. It's people. They're wild. Those people exist. They're wild. But yeah, what build you going, Pilot? This is, I'm gonna just go lightning, charged bolt. I'm almost full on skillers, so there's like, wow. No reason not to. Chicken, rice, and broccoli? All right, Moreholt. Calm down. The shareholders make a profit. What are we talking about, Krabby Patty? Sorry. Who's making profits? I like profits. Yeah, people want to shit on shareholder profits, but that is incredibly important, especially when you're planning for your future. You want that, yeah. Like, I don't give a fuck if Chef Boyardee is not as, 30 years from now when I'm just trying to have a comfortable living arrangement. Profits up, exactly. What's the recurring fucking mouthpiece argument you keep hearing that you just wish would go the fuck away? Like, people keep beating this dead fucking horse over and over and over, and I'm so done with it. I'm gonna go ahead and say mine. I'm gonna say mine first instead of even waiting, because I usually wait. I love when people just have all these like thoughts about how CEOs make too much money or how businesses make too much money. I'm like, God damn it, dude. I want to tell you, you make too much money. That's what I want to do. I want to come to your house and be like, no, you make too much money. It's like, this doesn't fix anything. It doesn't stop anything. Tax them more? Right, yeah. Because everyone's going to be fine with being taxed more. Right, yeah, yeah. Mentally, that's like when people say just like tax them more, I'm like, all right, so I'm going to tax you more too. Like, we're going to tax everybody more. Because everybody should be taxed, right? Well, no. Yeah, no, dude, you're still somebody's thing. You don't want this argument? Bro, I will bring the heat. There's a reason for more taxations. Sure. You can tax billionaires all day. We don't live in a society where we want to give away free healthcare. We do not live in a society where we want to give away free education. We do not live in a society where we want to give everything away for free. That is not where you live. That is a pipe dream. Here's the pill. Put it in your mouth. Put a little water in there. Swallow that shit. Oh, wait, throw it up. Swallow it again. I know. It's a tough one. It really sucks. Oh, the CEO pay argument? Why? Most of the time, what do you think a CEO does? Like, no, don't be facetious. I can't read sarcasm through your text. What do you think a CEO does?
I can't. Tristram was no match for
Medians traveled? No. Break it down even more basic than that. That's obvious. And that's just business. Everybody does business. Everybody goes to meetings and things like that. That's never going to change. Maximizes shareholder profits. Why? Why does the CEO maximize shareholder profits? That's a great answer, by the way, Eyes. Ooh, that's a bit hyperbolic, Bilbo. I would disagree with that. It's not above everything else. To make sure that the CEO keeps their job, to make sure that competitors can't enter the market and crush whatever that they built. CEOs have long-term vision, right? They're the ones who steer the ship, right? So here's how it works. If you put me in charge of $1 billion ship, right? Like a big old bitch, and you don't pay me enough, I'm going to be incentivized to think for myself, right? Not to think for the business, but to think for Woot. What's best for Woot? All right. So how do you make that go away? You give CEOs a pay scale that's based off of company performance and company earning potential and a bunch of other not arbitrary, but a bunch of other like goal-based things that can cause them to make a fuckload of money because that's what's best for the business entity itself. Okay. The CEO is a one-man band who can't be influenced by external factors of money, right? So you have to pay them so that they don't work with competitors to like buy stock and like make themselves rich off of their competitors and do other things like that. So you pay them in a way that is different than your hourly salary worker, all right? You pay them in a way that benefits them only if the business does really well. Now, there are other businesses that fail and the CEOs don't make a boatload of money, okay? It's okay that CEOs make money when they work for a company that's that scale because it's okay. It's okay. Treat salary workers like that too. That's a different conversation. Okay. That's a different conversation. I'm not trying to get me in trouble. CEOs outpaced. That's not the conversation we're having. You have a problem with you have a problem with HR then. You don't have a problem with CEOs. You have a problem with HR benefits, societal pays, like the way that we work as a whole. You don't have a problem with CEOs. We're talking about other stuff. A good CEO is irreplaceable, absolutely. A good CEO, a good worker doesn't make a company. A good CEO is required. Like you can't just you're not going to see GE go really well because Woot goes and works there on the line, right? That's not it. You'll see GE do really well because their board of directors and stuff hire the right people and do the right things. A good worker can be replaced, right? A good CEO is not a dime a dozen. It's not, super rare. But yeah, so they do eyes. There are incentives to pay some hourly and workers and stuff like ownership, profit sharing, fucking equity sharing. There are programs that exist. These are a thing. Sure, absolutely. Depending on the size of the company, it's not something you can offer, right? You can't, if the company employs 50,000 people, it's not a fucking option, right? If it employs 50, you can make that option, but you're risking going to that smaller business and other things. So it's a risk reward system. The hourly worker can't go to McDonald's and expect to get the same risk reward that somebody goes and works at a startup. It's just not the same thing. By why has CEO pay salary? Because economics of scale. That's it. The business CEO's pay is based off of the business entity, not worker pay. Worker pay is not based off entity. Worker pay is based off of region where you live, fucking, quality of life, payment, your expected fucking earning potentials. These are all factors that dictate that pay. CEO pay, you're not getting, if you're the CEO of your local John shop up the road that sells John boats, right? You're not making $5 billion a year because you're a tiny little fucking company. But when you're GE, when you're Samsung, when you're Apple, when you're a giant corporation, the CEO's pay scale is based off the entity size, not the fair market rate. But anyways, please keep gaming. I should. I should. Motivates your butt to do a good job? Me too. Me too.
Evil beware.
These aren't even hot takes. It's just like people don't want to. I don't know. Life has never been better, truly. Like there's some stuff, bad stuff out there in the world, but we have access to like all sorts of things so quickly for so cheap. It's great. Yeah. It's just like the anti-internet take, I guess. Economy's never been worse. You think so? I would disagree. I think the economy's been a lot worse before. I think this is the first time a lot of people have experienced a major financial crisis like that isn't even real. Like it is, but it's not. I don't know. I believe there are. I will give you that there are segments in the markets right now that are rough. Okay, they are. Should next build be a necromancer or assassin? Assassin. I think assassin's in such a good place this season that they're going to nerf it pretty heavily. So I would get out there and try it now. What are the day-to-day activities of CEO? It depends on the company. I don't know which company. Like everyone's different. Generally, you know, meetings, steering committees, talking to different directors, doing some face-to-face stuff. I don't know. Every company's got a different CEO. The ones I've worked with before tend to be in meetings most of the day. Yeah. Promotes synergy. No, that's human resources. Promotes synergy. No, CEOs are usually awkward. They don't promote synergy. Look at the most like successful. All right, so like one of my favorite interviews with Richard Branson. Y'all know who Branson is, right? He talks about what you need to be a successful CEO. And he'll talk about how you need to be outgoing, how you need to be extroverted, how you need to be, you know, like a beacon that people can rally around. But when he's saying that stuff, he's not saying it to tell you what you need to do to be a good CEO. He's telling himself. These are the things that he has to do every time because he's a weird introverted motherfucker. All right. But he knows that if he wants to be the CEO, people have to follow. Hey, how's it going, man? You having a good day? Really happy that you're here. Thank you for all the hard work you do. Let me know if I can help.
Not enough mana.
You know, he can't be like, hey, you good?
I need
You
mana.
know, it's there's more to it than that. So, and like you might think it's easy to just do this stuff. Do it day in, day out. You got to be perfect. You cannot be that salty bitch coming in, ruining everybody's day. Just can't. Throwing out bullshit business lingo I've heard previously. It's not bullshit. Synergy is a real thing. Business synergy is a real thing. Yeah, absolutely. Why wouldn't it be? Playing golf has saved countries, I promise you. I love golf. Cost of living in Canada? I'm sure it's like parts of Canada is different than others. Major metros or more? Yeah. I don't know. My wife just went out to what's right over the border of Detroit? Windsor? What's right to the left of Windsor? Anyways, she was out there and it was cheap. She went like it's really not that much. It was all right. Canada's housing prices went up. So did everywhere. Yeah, that's everywhere. Everywhere's housing prices went up. Yes. It's a great investment vehicle. Not like Canada. Yeah, but like, I know. I know what happened with the Canadian houses in China and all the buying of properties. It's happening here too. Just a little more quiet, right? What do we got here? Oh, my stomach's doing a flip. This is a terrible set for me. One sec. God, why is this happening? Okay, we're good. Around those parts, these parts? Yeah, it happens everywhere. Canada is the most expensive housing market in the world. Yeah, not all of Canada. Like small pockets within Canada may be highly elevated. Absolutely. Same thing in America. It's like anywhere where there's... We got to take the borders out of this. They're nothing but investment platforms for people. They're not buying up houses and living in them. They're just buying in houses to see like the growth of it. That's it. It's a physical asset. It's not going anywhere.
Tristram was no match for Diablo's fury.
Do something about what? There have been some... Oh, no. Why would they? It's free market. Major security risk? Everything is a security risk. None of it's real. Believe that the game that we think they're playing, they're either way ahead of it or way behind it. We give too much credit. This set really does nothing for me.
Evil beware.
Toronto, Montreal. Buying up stuff there. Yeah. I mean, people, again, like you can, it's like you buying land in New York in a certain year. You know what I mean? Like, it's just an investment opportunity. It's just the current one. That's all.
I can't.
America's really not like having a huge shortage of farmland. We've also got like, you know, we just need more farmers. It's not that we have no shortage of land. It's what they call it, yeah. It's crazy. It's a lot of strength. Oh, I didn't expect that. Hey, hey, hey. Uh, 900 a month 8 years ago. Where I live, 8 years ago, it was about 1,100 a month.
I can't use this yet.
No, I'll have a strength. I won't have the strength to wear it because the strength in this is getting me to 75. So I need another 15 strength. Probably well over 1050. 5 years ago, 900. Some of my places around here don't really scale that way, SO. Like our rent hasn't really, well, my rent hasn't moved at all, but like the people around me's rent, it didn't quite go up that much, but it did go up a bit. There's like, yeah, I don't know. There's no demand to live where I live. No affordable housing anywhere in America right now. I'm wrong. That's just not true. Plenty of affordable housing. It's a weird take, my friend. What am I doing? I'm not going to tell you is that 40% isn't a thing, that it happens, but like 33 is the normal for most people. And, you know, for every, there's a lower your standards. You can find it. It's out there. Trying to define it. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Affordable is 33% of income is the standard, is your renting standard, 33%. Now it goes for 45. Nice. A good investment. Lower standards equal worse education for your kids. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Nope. You're absolutely right. Lower your standards. Don't have kids till later. Like, wait to get married. If you want to have a specific school system, you don't have kids before you can afford that school system. This is life.
Evil beware.
Right. Yeah. You got to sacrifice something. Is housing scaling with the wages? Housing doesn't. It's more complex than just that.
Tristram was no match for Diablo's
1 second.
skill.
I got a big text message here. Huh. That's crazy. Reason why I didn't have my second until 39. Second what? Kid. Yeah, right. Yeah. Saying people will buy a $6 coffee, yeah, that's a different argument though, too, Dark Twigs. Is housing, it doesn't, okay. So is housing scaling with pay? There's another variable, okay, there, than just is housing scaling with pay. Your pay isn't scaling with the taste of housing that is available. There's a difference. Builders, just because they're not building the house you want in the location you want, doesn't mean housing is not affordable. It means the place you want to live doesn't have a market for houses that you can afford. So because you grew up somewhere, you've lived somewhere for 10 years, is not a human right that you get to stay there forever either. It sucks. Again, pill, put in your mouth, wash it up, swallow. It sucks. I know. It's never been that way, where just because you've lived somewhere, you have a job, you're guaranteed a house. Okay. House ownership percentage year over year hasn't had a drastic change compared to like there wasn't like a magic moment where it all just went to shit. Okay. If you want to really be mad at something, oh, I got a rabbit hole for you to go down. You really want to be mad at the prices of housing? Be mad at the military. Yep. Be mad at the military. Be mad at VA guaranteed home loans. Be mad at Montgomery GI Bill. Be mad at BAH. Be mad at the government putting a floor on rent, homeownership, and everything else to a small niche amount of people and the rest of the market responding accordingly. Like, there's other reasons to be mad than your job isn't paying you enough. Okay, there's like other factors. It is not a one variable fucking argument. It's not. So to say you need to make more money, go do what's required to make more money. You got too much shit going on? That's the path you chose. This is life. Some people are out there doing it right fucking now. They're out there making 6 figures at 24, buying the house they want at 30, getting the schools they want at 33 for their kids, retiring at 50. These are real things that real people do that have had a plan for a long time. But to just assume you want to wake up and buy a house is not fair to the people who planned for it and did it and went hard and do all the stuff that's required. Now, if there was a boatload of empty houses sitting everywhere that you could go buy and you just can't afford them, that's a great argument. But right now, there's not a surplus of houses sitting across America that everybody wants. So yeah, you got to compete, you got to try, you got to sweat, you got to do a little bit more than everybody else if you want to have that edge to buy it. You think our friends that are well off are just sitting at home in their mom's basement, fucking working at McDonald's and stroking it and buying a 5-figure house? No, they're not. They're out there fucking busting their ass and getting some. So resell on Amazon, make 6 figures, right? You gotta do some stuff. You gotta make money. It's never been just like you exist, you have a job, you buy a house. You work, you do it, you get some. Anyways. We can start going into Kata. I don't need no weapon.
This place chills me to the bone.
Home price income ratio reaches record high. Sure. Yep. Probably. It is, but you're okay. I'm just saying it's not a single variable. It has nothing to do with just one thing. It's so many other things that play into a factor. The average square house of a footage, or the average square footage of a house has changed quite a lot year over year. Property size, taxes, interest rates. So many variables. It's not one thing. Don't discount its effects. I'm not. But you're also talking about buying a thing that used to cost $1 and now it costs 10 because we gave it a gold wrapper. Okay. We added 50,000 more regulations that require it to be built to these weird specifications where it's got to be like tornado happy ready or some other shit. Like, it's not the same product. You're not buying the same thing anymore. Materials don't cost the same anymore. Labor doesn't cost the same anymore. Nothing is the same anymore. So when we have, it isn't that houses, materials and labor, you put those two things together, maybe they scaled, but you got to add in all the extra permits. You got to add all the extra processes and all the other extra bullshit that we got to do now. Like, yeah, things got more expensive. Maybe if Dobbs was allowed to go build a house in his backyard and just willy-nilly, it wouldn't be that bad. But like, there's so many other factors that go into it. It has to just say you don't get paid enough isn't it. With mortgage interest rates, my wife and I own, but most of our friends can't afford because of the interest rates. Sure. Yeah. But like, interest rates on a 30-year horizon don't matter as much because you're either locked in at the best you're ever going to fucking get or you refinance along down the lines. The best time to buy a house was today. It isn't wait for the market to crash. It's just get the fuck in because you can't predict shit. Like, it has people who are like, oh, I'm not going to do it because like, you're just not ready. Buy the fucking place if you can. If that's where you're at. If it, you know, if it's good for you. Anyways, because if interest rates are high on a house, so are your interest savings rates. Like, it's all fucking. Anyways, but here in SoCal, my wife and I have 3.25. We pay 3. My friend bought last year 7.5, and they pay 7. Right, but like your saving interest rate that you can have right now is incredibly high versus the savings rate you could have when you bought the house. So you benefit more now, right? But like there's just tell your friends. People get too caught up on like things that you can't control. You can't control things. What can you control? That's what you need to focus on. A lower cost. Yes, there is a inverse relationship to some things. Not always long term. Because if interest rates go up, the price of a house goes up too. It's just oh, I like static field and life. Yes, you can always refinance. That's absolutely a thing. If you have the capital to, you should. Because like yeah. So many things might go wrong. Anyways, I'm done talking about this. It's not even important. It's not. It's the world we live in. People are salty about it. There's always another place you can move to, another place you can live. That's cheaper, easier, better, more in line with what you want. I guarantee it. Even in my shitty hometown where schools suck, very little work, average house price went from 140 to 239. Oh, wow. Yeah. That's about right, though. From 18 to now. You had a lot of things happen from then to now. No, it shouldn't be easy. It's not that easy, but it is. Like there's a plan, there's a path to homeownership for most people. You just need a plan. Gotta have a path and a plan. Gotta make a sacrifice, something. It's not, you can't have your cake and eat it too. Oh, talking about moving? Yeah, again, plan. It's easier to move than buy a house. So come up with a plan, find your path, do it. There may be a variable why you can't do it right now, but find a path. Do it. Do it. Just do it. Forgot what I was doing.
Good day.
Yeah, everything goes up, right? But our parents, XLX, the stuff our parents were buying, it's not the same thing. Like we think our parents were able to buy everything, but there was luxury goods back when our parents were at our stages in life that they couldn't buy because they couldn't afford it and they complained about it. Those things became more affordable. But what doesn't come more affordable is the things that everybody uses. So if it's food, housing, water, you know, things that everyone uses are not going to get cheaper over time. Okay? If that's like it. The fact that everybody needs it, it will not get cheaper. But if it's an item you make, if you make Knob Creek bottles, glass bottles, nothing special. You just make these bottles. They cost you $1 million to make. 10 years later, they cost you $1 to make because you got better at making them. You can't get better at just like having more houses, more food. Like it takes scaling. It gets more expensive. It doesn't just go away, right? So like as we increase our supply, we can make an infinite amount of these where there's no longer a demand. You can't have infinite food. It doesn't exist because people aren't willing to work for infinite food. People don't want infinite houses. Like, anyways, I love you guys. Y'all are crazy. On a single income, you can raise a family on a single income. You're just not going to be, you're not going to have all the extra things that you want in the place you want to live with the thing you got. You know what I mean? Like I know people who do it. You do too. I guarantee you know a single parent. There's no fucking way that you don't. That's just out there killing it. Doing better than you are right now. You can't name one. There's a single mom out there who hustles harder than us, does better than us, has 2 kids, still gets home and makes some dinner every day. Those people exist. It's a real fucking thing. They kill it, man. Got to have a plan, a path, and commit to it. Boom. Let's go to Act 2.
Greetings.
Who's had the worst takes today? I'm sure it's not going well. Probably pissed off some people. Oh, shit. Yeah. Anyways. Oh. Oh, really? Well, I mean, I think that's everybody. We all have our support circles we lean into. There's nothing wrong with that. I know a couple, you know. She takes advantage of what programs exist that she can, but the one I'm thinking of, buddy had a baby with her. I hate the hoe. She's a terrible person, but she's a go-getter. She works her ass off. 3 kids, does well, does not rely on a bunch of other people, lives in a place that's middle. Like I say, I live in the sticks. All right. My population in my town is like 20,000. It's not that small, but it's small. It's tiny. She lives in a place where the population's 600. Okay. She gets by just fine. She makes more money than me. She's got pension. She's got long-term life insurance, healthcare covered for her kids, all that jazz. But she lives in a place with 600 people where the grocery store is an hour away. Like, that's just like how you get by, where like 19 communities come together for one school. Like, that's just the shit that she has to do. But her kids are comfortable. They get to go on vacations, all sorts of shit. Like, they get to enjoy that part of their life too. Those people exist. Like, it's just, yeah. Successful mindset, not everyone. When people want a day, those people working and learning how to make more money. Yeah, yeah, right. You got to have a plan. How are you going to do it? What is your plan to home ownership? What is your plan to this? Have a plan. I don't know. You'll get there. Sorry, I'm waiting for somebody to hop in a game here with me and grab some stuff. There it is. caused lightning. That's right. Okay. So many different ways to make money when our parents were coming up. I mean, dude, honestly, the best way to make money is just invest what you can when you can. Just invest it. It'll go up. Markets do well. All right, guys, I got to get going. It's 9 o'clock. I got my appointment coming up here in just a little bit. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. I got to go do some mental health check-in with my psychiatrist and do all that jazz. So maybe you should too, you know, talk to somebody if you need to. I don't need to, but I like when I do. Feel better about myself. So anyways, guys, I love you. Be good. Is that a half heart? How do I do that? Am I like a little Asian? Aw. Hope you all have a great rest of your day. Bye.